what's going on, everybody? Tento here, and welcome to episode 2 of Palworld. We got a lot of stuff done in this episode, so we're just gonna put our head down and get to work, and we'll see how this all goes. Thank you guys all so much for the support in the last episode. And here's to episode 2. Have a good one, guys. Now, the next thing that we need to do on our tutorial list is reach our base level 7, which we'll slowly be working towards, and increase our level by capturing 30 pets. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So enjoy this little time lapse of us catching a whole bunch of pals. Alright, guys, so instead of getting 30 pals right away, we actually are skipping a few things that we should do before then. Again, you guys are more than welcome to do however you guys want to do it. As you can see, one of our things is build your base until it reaches level 7. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our base right now, which our quests were to build a wooden chest, as you can see right here, and then deploy a pal to work, which is our Kativa going on right now. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our base. And then for our level 2 base, we need to build a workbench, which is what you see in front of us right over there. And then a shoddy, whatever, bed, which is what we also made, but I don't think I've recorded it, so I do apologize about that. But a shoddy bed, I can show you guys here in a second after this. But we can instantly already go to level 3. Boom. And then our third level, or to get to prestige 4, or level 4, I guess, not prestige, is we need to build a feed box and build a straw bed, 3 of them, and I will explain what those straw beds are. The straw beds are for your pets to be able to sleep on and get rest, so they, don't get, exhausted. I don't know. But over here is our little shack. I didn't make it too big because it just needs to be something that has a roof over it. Doesn't even need to be closed in. I don't know why I closed it in. It kind of, I don't know. But you can sleep in there to pass through the day. But let's go ahead and look at our technology real quick. We don't even have it learned. So your straw bed is at level 3. You can unlock it. So we'll go ahead and unlock that. Some other things that I would recommend getting unlocked. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I would unlock some arrows. I would unlock cloth because you will need cloth in the future. A feed box, which is what we have to make actually. A common shield because those are actually very, very helpful and go a very long way. A berry plantation, a ranch in the future, a parachute, and then for level 6 you will need a pal gear workbench and then a statue of power. But that is it for now. You will also need to get, once you collect the fox parts, you can also get this, and this thing is probably the most broken thing at early game. I would recommend getting this as soon as you possibly can. But that is all that we need for now. If you can see, this is all the stuff that we have real quick. Let me just go through it all. Boom, boom. We need a feed box first. So we need to get a lot of wood. So we're going to go ahead and do that here in a second. I'm actually going to place another Kativa here and another lamb ball here so they can collect the materials and place it where it needs to go. But we're going to go ahead and collect some wood, and I will get back to you guys when I actually have enough materials to craft the feed box and the 3 beds. So we need about 2, 4, 6, 80 wood. So I'll be back to you guys when we get that. All right, guys, we are back, and I actually miscalculated it. I thought straw beds were 20 each, but I just went back and checked, and it looks like they're only 10 wood each. So it's actually very easy to make. So let's go ahead and make our feed box. We're going to make our feed box. I'm not 100% sure where. We're going to put our feed box over here. And the reason why I would make sure you put a feed box in a good spot is because every single one of your pals are going to come in here, and they are going to want to be able to eat. So having it close to, because they're going to eat and then go back to work, and then eat and go back to work or sleep. So problem is if you put it way over there, if they're mining over here, they're going to have to walk all the way over there, eat, come here and get tired, and then have to mine for a little bit and then go back and eat again. So having multiple feed boxes is good. And having it close to where they're going to be at. Because I'll also put their beds over here as well. And that's what we're going to go ahead and craft now. Some cool tips that I actually didn't know until recently, which I'm looking at it. And actually we are 2 wood short. So let's go ahead and break this real quick and grab 2 wood. There we go. So if you click on this, so these are the straw beds. If you're going to make the straw bed, what you're going to want to do is, if you're going to make a certain amount, because right now we're going to make 3, instead of clicking it once and then going back, it says down in the corner where the, you know, ingredients or whatever it is that you need, it says build continuously. You're going to want to right click, and right click again. And then right click makes it so you don't have to keep going back and back, and, you know, pretty much what it says, which is build continuously. So let's go ahead and get these, these beds made, and we're gonna come back to here. We're gonna push V, and next level we can level up. Boom. Build a campfire, already done. Sick. Build a berry plantation, which is what I said we needed to unlock. So this is the reason why. And deploy 4 pals at base, which we are going to go ahead and place our next one, which we don't really have anything really good. So we'll go ahead and put another lamb down. And for the berry plantation, we are going to actually level up real quick, get more weight. We're going to go ahead and place this berry plantation as soon as we get 20 wood. We're going to build it by over here in this corner. I feel like this spot is really, really nice. And the reason for that is because there's some stone here that they are going to be able to pick up, mine, and collect for when we get miners for stone, because stone is very important. And there's actually some trees here so that when we get some better pals at base, we'll be able to have a continuous wood farm going, continuous wood farm going, and a continuous stone farm going, because there's one over there, like 3 right here, 1 here, 1 over there, I believe, and it's just going to be very, very good in general. So let's go ahead and break this last tree, and we will go and make our berry plantation right around now. And again, I'm going to place as much as I can all together for stuff that I don't have to really click on. Just because, like I said earlier, I want all of them to be close enough to each other to where it'll be easier for them to work faster and smarter and whatever it is. So boom, we got this down. I believe I can take, let me see what I could do actually. I'm going to read what our chicken does, which is gathering, which is good, but also not good. Actually, we'll just put one of these guys in here for now. Which is good, but not good, because we need someone that can plant, because planting and watering the berry plantations, as you guys can see, I'll go ahead and plant some seeds, is going to take us a million years. So you want to get pals that will do that stuff for you. So while you're out catching more pals, leveling, exploring, whatever it is that you may be doing, you'll come back to berries being there, to a bunch of stuff being there for you and awaiting. The next thing I do want to get, because I think if I get this made, I'll be able to, what is it? I believe if I get this made, I'll be able to catch higher level pals faster, and I think that's what I need, because there is one pal that is right by our base that I think is extremely, extremely necessary to get, but there's a lot of stuff we have to do to get even the thing that I need. So I want to make this, and it looks like we need leather and we need flame organs. The way to get flame organs or electric organs or anything like that is by capturing a flame pal or killing them. The way to get leather is, it's also from pals and all that stuff, but I don't remember which pal drops what. Actually, it'll tell you. So I'm not too sure what'll drop leather. Actually, it looks like all we got to do is catch a bunch of fox parks, and we'll have enough. So it's still a big thing to try to get. It's still going to take a while. And we also will have to make a pal gear workbench, which is going to take a minute to make as well, because the only way to get cloth is from wool. And I believe we have enough cloth for it already. So right now our next goal is to get enough palladium fragments and wood to craft this workbench. So alright guys, so we got everything that we needed for the pal gear workbench, and we're gonna go ahead and place this right next to here. We do, oh shoot, is it too close to that? Is that why? It is. Alright, we'll build it over here then. You don't want to build anything too close, which is something I really hope they do end up fixing. If you build stuff too close, I found out the hard way. It's really hard to get into some things. So hopefully they change it to where wherever your crosshair is aiming at is where it'll open. Obviously, that is probably their plan too. But boom. So we got this completed. And this is the next thing I want to make, but it's going to take quite a long time. Not too long, but it's going to take a little bit to get this, because we're going to have to catch a ton of foxes and then pray that we get the RNG drop. So it could take 10 of them to get. Could take 5. Just depends. So our next grind is going to be collecting more pal spheres so that we can go and attempt to catch those pals, because they, again, maybe by the end of this episode, again, I don't know how long this episode already is. I'm hoping I can edit down and make it a decent size long first episode, and then be able to come out with another one as soon as I can. But only time will tell with that. So I'm gonna make some pal spheres, which I can make only 4, which I don't get why. Oh, it's because I don't have enough. Palladium is so freaking hard to get in the very beginning, but once you get past that, once you get to metal, like weapons and tools like that, it's so much more easier. It's actually a lot more bearable. So it's not too hard. There's a lot of things that make the grind a lot easier in the in mid game, but for right now, we will be struggling with getting palladium and all that stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and start our grind with getting our foxes. So I hope you guys enjoy this little time lapse, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, that was the very last one that we needed to catch that you guys saw right there. So we now have enough, I believe. We might need to get some wood now that I'm thinking about it, to actually make what we need to make. And actually, we have everything we need. So we're going to go ahead and craft this thing right now. Alright, guys. We got it crafted. We instantly picked it up. And boom, you're like, oh, shoot, where'd it go? You know, oh, I just wasted my last one. No. So you might be thinking, where'd it go? If you go here and you go to key items, it shows you everything that you actually have that isn't droppable, I think. I'm not too sure exactly how it is, but I think key items, you just stays on you at all times. And look at that, we actually have it. So I will show you what this actually does, and it lets you pick them up and use them. All right, guys, we have found who we are looking for, and it is right there. So what we're gonna do is start attacking it. Reach, didn't reach. Okay, this is who we are trying to catch right now. So let's see if we can do enough damage to it. I think that was a no. So am I going to stop at that? Heck no. We got it. Well, guys, I'm sorry to say, but I think this series is going to have a stupid amount of deaths. But on the plus side of things, we actually got one of the best things that we could get. And that is one of the best feelings. So right there, guys, that was something called an elk deer, I think it is called. And that POW is phenomenal. I really should go and grab that second one because these things are super good. It also has artisan. Oh my gosh, guys, we just caught it. Let's go. That is our second elk deer. Or what is it? Ike third deer? I don't know. I'm just going to call it deer. But that is our second deer. That is huge. That's huge. And they both have actually really good perks. The guy that is at our base has, what's it called? Artisan. And since it has Artisan, what that perk does is actually one of the best perks you want to get on one of your pals, especially for one at a base, because if you hover over it, it says down here at the passive abilities, right here, Artisan is one of the best for having them at the base because it is work speed is 50% faster. And what that does means this guy's going to get me a stupid amount of wood. As you can see, he's already getting. And that is going to be a huge difference. We also got a Gumos, I don't know how to say it. And he is our planter. So what he's going to do is go over here and he's going to start making us some berries. So we have a passive amount of food for our pals and for ourselves, of course, as well. And last but not least, we also got another one which has Diet Lover, which is one of my favorites for this specific kind of pal, is because it is 15% less likely to want food. You know, decreases the hunger by 15%, which is actually a ridiculous amount. So we are actually going to replace one of our lambs with him. And then we're also going to check our technology level. This is why we wanted to get him. One, he is a saddle, and we can ride him going one of the fastest mounts out there, in my opinion, early game, especially for not flying, of course. But he is pretty far down there. It looks like we need to be level 12, which we can actually get there pretty fast if I play the game the right way, but I'm kind of doing a different way right now. But once we get this mount, we are going to be zooming through the progress and going super fast and everything like that. But let's go ahead and see what our next base upgrades is, which is actually already done. So we'll go ahead and upgrade our next one and then build the Statue of Power, which is the other thing I told you guys to get, because boom, you will have to build that, which I think is a lot of stone. Actually not too much, so we actually have a perfect amount, but I'm gonna go ahead and place them all the way over here. Boom. And then we'll be able to proceed or level up our base one more time to level 4. And come on, chop, come on, to level 6, my bad. We'll be able to level it up again, and then we'll be one level off of 7. And depending on how long this video is, we might get it. The goal is to get... Are you on a short break, brother? All right. And our goal is to get to level 7 in the first episode. So we are very, very close to doing that. Hopefully this video is not too long. And if it is, I do apologize. I want to make the best quality content I can for you guys. And this is going to be my first time ever trying to record anything, especially on Palworld. So, ooh, I'm building that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're building that. Which is a parachute. So let's go ahead and go over here. Base upgrades. Boom. We are already going to be level 6 on our base, which is huge. But this is where it's going to be a little bit of a hiatus, because I don't even think we have this stuff all unlocked. We have the logging site unlocked and the stone pit unlocked. But that is all that we have unlocked, actually. When do we get a spear? Do we already have a spear? Holy, I forgot to make the spear. But these are very, very good structures that we do need to get. They're just going to be a little bit of grinding to get to. So I'm going to dedicate the rest of this, I guess, episode to getting all the materials for the logging site, the stone pit, and hopefully we'll be able to level up and be able to make the crusher as well. Only time will tell. I'll see you guys when I have all the material ready for the logging site, the stone pit, and the crusher. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far, and I will see you guys very shortly. Alright guys, as we are finishing up right here with the last little bit of stone that we need to build everything. We also did end up leveling up to level, what, 8? So we actually were able to get the crusher unlocked as well. So we are actually going to be building every single thing that we need to end off the episode. So let's go ahead and we are going to place our... What is it? What's our first thing going to be? Our logging site, I believe we can place... I just don't know exactly where the logs are. So I'm going to put the logging place right here. And then for the stone pit... Oh, I forgot about palladium fragments. We don't have every palladium fragment because I forgot that we need those. So I need to go and get 20 of them. So I'll be back. All right, guys, we are back. As you can see, our freaking deer is going hard. Getting us that wood, which is actually, how much has he done? 45 already since we've been gone. But we have enough for our stone pit, but I also don't know where the stone spawns, so I don't want to ruin anything, but I'm going to go ahead and place it here and get as many things as I can working on this. And then we are also going to be able to build our crusher, which I'm not going to have right there. I might have it like right around here, that we are also going to be building. And once all of these are being built, we're actually going to make 2 more beds. We might need another one after this, if I'm being completely honest. Let's go ahead and grab those and grab all that. Oh, we got our first piece of ore. So while all this stuff is being built, we will go ahead and fast forward this all for you guys, and I will be back once all of this is built and we are on the last clip of the video. 3, 2, 1, and done. So my favorite thing before we go to level up to level 7, my favorite thing about all this, should I be like sitting like this so you guys can see me better? Maybe. This thing is going to be able to make us fiber and palladium fragments, which is huge. We obviously don't have the best farm for it right now, but later in the future, like I was saying, stone is very important because we could go AFK, right? We can go and be gathering random stuff, exploring, doing whatever, and we come back and there's 5,000 stone. That means we just made like 100+ pal spheres. So I'm down for that. But what you guys have all been waiting for is build up your base until level 7, and we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Base level 6 right now. Boom, base level 7. We got the tutorial part done, and now we are base level 7. That means we can place another pal down, and we also are one step closer to level 10, and there's something big at level 10 that I can't wait to show you guys, which is our goal for the next episode. But to get to level 8, We got to build the hot springs, a primitive furnace, and a berry plantation. Another one, because we only have one. So we're going to get that done. But there's one issue, which is not that big of an issue, is we are not high enough level yet. We do need to get to level 10, and we are very, very close to that. We got to go and catch more foxes so we can build the furnace. We got to build the hot springs, and all of this stuff is going to be extremely easy. I can't get up because this chair is broken. This chair is broken. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're super close. I was relaxing a little bit. You know, come on. Can't judge me for relaxing. But all we need to do is a couple more levels, and we are almost to level 9, so we are pretty close, to be honest, which I'm excited about. With 27 Pal Spheres, we should be able to actually get to level 10, probably 11, and then the grind is on. The power levels is going to happen. So, without further ado, everybody, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really do hope this is a long enough video for you. If it needs to be longer, let me know. If it needs to be shorter, let me know. But all in all, guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Again, I do stream this every single day that I am playing on kick.com/Sento. I'm going to try to do Twitch as much as I can, and as well as on this YouTube channel that you guys are watching this on right now. But without further ado, guys, I will see you guys the next time. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at episode 2. Peace out. Peace out, guys.